This radio program is PG-13. Parents strongly caution some material may be inappropriate for children under the age of 13.
The following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome to the program, HardcoreChristianity.com. Brother Mike is back on the radio. Congratulations. We're here to serve. Thank you for tuning in today. Today's Bible study, Pervert's Paradise. Hey, will you call somebody and tell them the radio program's on? Man, this is going to be an interesting show today. Have a seat. No, you're probably already sitting. You're in your car. This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. We're downtown on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. It's the red brick building. HardcoreChristianity.com is the website. If you go there, you'll see all of our ministry services. Of course, I have my Sunday morning podcast for all my shut-ins. If you could refer somebody that can't go to church, 9 o'clock in the morning, Sunday, twitch.tv. Send me an email, Mike at hardcorechristianity.com. I'll send you the code and the password. Please remember our children's deliverance service, preteens only, first Saturday of every month at 10 o'clock in the small sanctuary at the Arizona Deliverance Center. Please remember our 2 live services every week, Thursday and Friday nights, preaching, teaching, healing, and deliverance at both services. Both services are on our YouTube teaching channel. You just go to youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. You're there. Both services start at 7 o'clock. Please remember, send us a donation. The PayPal button's on the website. We have a Zoom service for the ladies only on Mondays at 6:30. Wednesday and Saturday nights for everybody at 6 o'clock. We have a counseling center. It's open to born-again Christians at no charge. Send me an email, Mike at hardcorechristianity.com. I'll send you a code and the password, no problem. I'll put you on the schedule. There's no charge for born-again Christians. 602-636-5800. Pervert's Paradise. I'll tell you what, there's perverts everywhere, aren't there? I mean, they're all over the country, sure, but, pretty much, if you wanted to find a pervert's paradise, you would go to Hollywood. Sex trafficking, child abuse. What do you give corrupt people? What do you give them to continue their corruption? Well, you have to give them money. What if you have unlimited amounts of money and you are a corrupt person? You get involved with unlimited amounts of corruption. It's that simple, and Hollywood is the place to be. R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Epstein. Oh man, they loved Hollywood. It's a pervert's paradise. Where do these perverts come from? Well, they come from being born in sin. Romans chapter 1. Paul said, because humanity, when they knew God, they did not glorify him as God, neither were they thankful. They became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. They sold themselves to the dark side. Started with Cain and went to Nimrod, and on it goes. 1 Timothy chapter 6. Those who will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. They fall into many foolish and hurtful lusts, and those lusts drowned men in destruction and perdition. Greek word apolia, total ruination. Apolia. 1 Peter chapter 4. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begins at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Anybody know? Well, if they've got big money and they've got artistic talents and so on, they go to Hollywood. And when you're doing a great job in Hollywood, in the different forms and venues of media, and you do a really good job, your hope is what? Well, you want to win a Golden Globe. That's the most important thing to do. Winning a Golden Globe. Wow, what a prestigious honor that is. Well, the Golden Globe ceremony, the awards banquet, was just a few weeks ago, and it was attended by untold numbers of celebrities, multimillionaires, and billionaires. Highly talented people such as actors, actresses, comedians. No one's denying their talents. They're all extremely good at what they do and so on. But this was the 83rd annual Golden Globes Award. It's always on Sunday nights, you know. And it was hosted this year by the queen of perversion, a comedian named Nikki Glaser. Nikki Glaser is one of the absolute most perverted comedians that ever lived. There's no question about it. She leads in numerous sexual perversion categories. This woman is unbelievably possessed by demons and filthy beyond description. Early last year, she held a comedy show, and her parents were invited. It was in her hometown, and they showed up. And I literally couldn't believe it. They had the camera on them much of the time, and their parents weren't laughing very much, and they just kind of sat there stoically at times because Nikki Glaser went through her normal routine as a comedian and made every joke you can imagine about rectums, anuses, vaginas, sexuality, women on their period, abortion. I mean, there's no need for me to go on. There was no subject out of Nikki Glaser's range. There's no subject. She will say anything. And the fact that she said all that in front of her parents, they were in the crowd, gives you an idea of where we are in Pervert's paradise in Hollywood. That's what Hollywood is like. That's what they're like. And almost 100% of them vote Democrat. Almost 100% of them are woke. Well, that came back to haunt them this week when Democrat policies, woke policies, caused all their homes to burn to the ground. And I mean, there's fires in Los Angeles you can't conceive nor believe. It literally looks like Hiroshima and Nagasaki after we dropped the bomb. It looks almost that bad. Not quite, but almost that bad. There are entire neighborhoods leveled, not because of global warming, but because of political fire mismanagement. Finally, after all these years, these multimillionaires and billionaires that always vote Democrat now have to face the results of their votes. They voted in the Democrats. The whole state is Democrat. Gavin Newsom is a hardcore left-wing Democrat. And their policies burnt up entire areas of Los Angeles County. Unbelievable level of destruction. At the 83rd Annual Golden Globe Awards in Hollywood, by the way, Hollywood is on fire as I'm speaking to you right now. it's on fire. It's actually moved over to Hollywood. It's like unbelievable. No fire trucks, no water. Fire hydrants that are painted rainbow colors have no water in them. It's something I'll go over in a future radio program. It's literally hard to believe. It looks like the apocalypse now. Of course it isn't, but it kind of looks like it. And this woman went on and on about every filthy thing you could ever dream of or could imagine. And here's what she said. Number one, she was mentioning group acceptance speeches, and she wanted to know, she kind of tallied them up, and she said that among the winners, they identified crew and cast members and thanked them for their support when they won the Golden Globe. That happened 11 times. Some other people that got up there to accept their award mentioned their mothers. They thanked their mothers for all the work and help that they had given them. 3 people said that. Then Nikki Glaser mentions God. She says God, the creator of the universe, had 0 mentions. 0 mentions before Mario Lopez got up and mentioned God in his acceptance speech. And Nikki Glaser said it's no wonder that God was never mentioned for any of these Golden Globes, because this is a godless town. Although she was cracking a joke, she couldn't have been more accurate. Hollywood is a godless, satanic town bent on morally destroying the entire country. And guess what? They have now been totally destroyed. Whatever a man sows in Galatians, that shall they also reap. If you sow to corruption and you sow to the flesh, you know what you reap? Sure, you will reap corruption. She made fun of the fact that nobody ever thanked God for any of their Golden Globe awards. Friends, this country's going down the tubes, and you are the only person left to stop it. You need to come for a revival and learn spiritual warfare. I can help you. Call Brother Mike, 602-636-5800. We have had thousands of people delivered from demons and hundreds of people literally, physically healed. Call me at 602-636-5800. I'll see you Friday night for my teaching and healing service. I hope to see you then. See you next time.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.